In a world bustling with endless tasks and distractions, there lies a treasure often overlooked, the gift of memory. Imagine for a moment the ways in which our memories shape our identities, a vibrant tapestry woven with experiences, emotions, and relationships. Each recollection is a thread, binding moments of joy, laughter, and even sorrow into the story of who we are. Yet, as life goes on, there may come a point when we begin to sense a subtle shift. The sharpness of our thoughts may blur, and the names of loved ones might escape us like whispers carried away by the wind. This realization can be disconcerting, raising questions and concerns about the future of our minds. Have you ever paused to think about the fleeting nature of these precious memories? In the hustle and bustle of daily life, it can feel as though we are on autopilot, racing from one task to another, often neglecting our own well-being. Stress and exhaustion can cast shadows over our cognitive functions, leading us to wonder whether there are ways to support our brains, to nurture this vital aspect of ourselves. It's a common concern, one that resonates deeply in a society increasingly aware of the need for holistic health and well-being. The connection between nutrition and cognitive health is a powerful one. Research indicates that what we consume not only fuels our bodies but also plays a pivotal role in how our brains function. Just as we would refuel a car with the right type of gasoline to ensure it runs smoothly, our brains require specific nutrients to operate at their best. Vitamins and minerals are the essential ingredients fueling our cognitive engine, and a deficiency in these nutrients can increase the risk of neurodegenerative diseases, including Alzheimer's. Understanding this relationship is key to taking proactive steps towards safeguarding our mental health. As we journey together through this exploration, let us reflect on our daily habits and routines. Have our eating patterns slipped through the cracks amidst our busy lives? Are we nourishing ourselves adequately, paying enough attention to the foods that have the potential to strengthen our brain health? These are important questions worthy of contemplation, for even small, mindful adjustments in our diets can pave the way for profound improvements in our cognitive resilience. In this pursuit of knowledge, we will delve into 3 remarkable vitamins that stand out for their essential roles in protecting and preserving our brain function. With practical tips, we will uncover how to seamlessly incorporate these nutrients into our everyday lives, preparing ourselves to not just combat cognitive decline, but to flourish mentally and emotionally. This journey is not merely about preventing memory loss. It is about embracing a lifestyle that honors our brains as much as we honor our bodies. Together, we can cultivate habits that foster a vibrant mind, ensuring that the stories we hold dear continue to resonate through the years. Let us take the first step in this empowering endeavor, recognizing that every choice we make is a brick laid on the path to a healthier, more fulfilling life, one filled with cherished memories and boundless potential. As we set forth on this journey of exploration, it is essential to understand the pivotal roles certain vitamins play in safeguarding our cognitive health. Picture a bustling market brimming with vibrant fruits and vegetables, each one a colorful reminder of nature's bounty. Among this cornucopia lies a trio of nutrients that stand out like beacons, guiding us toward better brain health. Let us embark on a closer examination of these remarkable vitamins and discover how they can empower us in our quest for mental clarity and resilience. The first of our trio, vitamin B12, stands as a sentinel at the gates of cognitive function. This essential vitamin is primarily found in animal products. Think succulent beef, creamy dairy, and luscious eggs. A deficiency in vitamin B12 can lead to a multitude of cognitive issues, including memory lapses and mood swings. A remarkable trend has emerged in recent years. As more individuals embrace vegetarian and vegan lifestyles, the risks associated with B12 deficiency have become more pronounced. Stories have surfaced of those who, amidst their compassion for animals, overlooked the fundamental need for this vital nutrient. They experienced sudden shifts in mood and memory, leaving them questioning the roots of their distress. But fear not, for the solution lies in our ability to adapt. Fortified cereals and plant-based milk options now serve as valuable allies for those seeking to maintain adequate B12 levels without reverting to meat. Additionally, regular checkups with healthcare providers can uncover any deficiencies lurking beneath the surface, ensuring that our cognitive functions remain sharp and our spirits high. As we linger on the topic of fortification, let us turn our gaze towards the intriguing world of vitamin D. Often termed the sunshine vitamin, this nutrient is produced in our skin upon exposure to sunlight. Yet, as the days grow shorter and the clouds become our constant companions, many of us find ourselves woefully deficient. Research has painted a compelling picture of the link between vitamin D levels and cognitive health, teasing out its role in protecting against Alzheimer's and other neurodegenerative diseases. When we step into the light, basking in its warmth, we are not merely enjoying the moment, we are bolstering our brains. Imagine a woman named Sarah, whose love for the outdoors faded as her life became laden with responsibilities. As she shifted her focus inward, working tirelessly at her desk through long winter months, she began to notice a decline in her energy. A friend pointed out the importance of soaking in sunlight, even if it was just through a window. With a newfound determination, Sarah carved time in her schedule for short walks under the winter sun, feeling rejuvenation seep into her very bones. With regular exposure, Sarah found herself not only feeling brighter, but also noticing an improvement in her cognitive clarity and overall mood. This narrative serves as a gentle reminder that even the briefest of sunlit moments can rekindle vitality. Now, we turn our attention to the third and perhaps most underestimated player in this cognitive symphony, vitamin E. As an antioxidant, vitamin E is like a shield, defending our brain cells against oxidative stress that can contribute to cognitive decline. Rich sources of vitamin E include nuts, seeds, and dark leafy greens. While these foods may not delight everyone's palate, the health benefits they harbor are undeniable. Consider Robert, a retired teacher with a penchant for gardening. Always one to nurture his plants, he soon realized his passion could extend to nurturing himself. After reading about the benefits of vitamin E, he began to incorporate a variety of nuts and seeds into his daily snacks. As he munched on almonds while tending to his flowers, he discovered how flavorful nutrition can truly be. Over the weeks, he felt a difference not just in his physical health, but in the vibrancy of his thoughts. Friends began to notice too, remarking on his newfound energy and clarity. These stories of transformation embody the essence of our mission. By weaving these vitamins into our culinary tapestry, we can foster not just the health of our brains, but also an enriching life experience. As we continue on this path of nourishing our minds, let us not forget the beauty of sharing meals, the joy of cooking together, and the simple pleasures that often accompany a communal table. In doing so, we are not merely feeding our bodies, we are cultivating connections, deepening relationships, and fostering an environment where memories are made and cherished. Together, we will navigate this landscape of vitamins and lifestyle choices, equipping ourselves with the knowledge and tools needed to celebrate our minds while safeguarding our memories. For every moment we devote to nurturing our cognitive health is a step toward a richer, more meaningful existence, where our stories continue to unfold with clarity and vibrancy. And as we delve deeper into this narrative, we will unearth more secrets and strategies for supporting our remarkable minds, ensuring that the tapestry of our lives remains vibrant and beautifully woven. In our pursuit of cultivating a vibrant tapestry of memory, we must not only embrace the vitamins we've discovered, but also acknowledge the intricate roles other lifestyle factors play in nurturing our cognitive health. It is not merely about individual nutrients, but the harmonious interplay they create within the grand symphony of our lives. Take a moment to visualize the nurturing of a garden, each plant, each flower requiring specific care to thrive. Similarly, every aspect of our lifestyle contributes to the flourishing of our cerebral landscapes. Exercise serves as a powerful catalyst in this endeavor. Just as we prune dead branches and cultivate fresh growth in a garden, Physical activity invigorates our brains, enhancing blood flow and nourishing them with oxygen and essential nutrients. The rhythm of movement draws parallels with the pulse of life itself, stimulating the release of endorphins, those natural mood lifters, while bolstering neurogenesis, the creation of new neurons. Picture, if you will, a man named Thomas, who found himself entrenched in the sedentary life of remote work. As days turned into weeks, he began to feel the creeping shadows of fatigue and forgetfulness clouding his once bright mind. One evening, his wife suggested a brisk walk after dinner, coaxing him out into the cool twilight air. As their feet crunched over gravel and the laughter of children echoed from nearby, Thomas felt the weight of his worries lift, inch by inch. With each step, he found clarity returning, the colors of the world around him more vibrant. What started as a reluctant stroll transformed into a cherished ritual, a nourishing balm that rekindled not only his energy, but also his memory. As the movement sparked conversations, long-forgotten anecdotes flowing effortlessly. This is the essence of incorporating movement into our daily lives. It is more than just fitness. It is a pathway to rejuvenation and mental clarity. Research supports this notion, revealing that regular physical activity reduces the risks of cognitive decline and dementia, opening doors to a world of enhanced brain health. Next, we must delve into the significance of connection, an often underestimated cornerstone in our cognitive well-being. Humans are inherently social beings. The connections we forge, the stories we share, the laughter that resonates in shared spaces. These elements enrich our lives and strengthen our minds. When we engage in conversations, we exercise our cognitive abilities and stimulate areas of our brains responsible for memory and identity. Take the story of Eleanor, an octogenarian with a sharp wit and a heartwarming smile. After losing her husband, she found herself isolated, locked away in a world that felt dimmer without him. One day her granddaughter introduced her to a community center offering social activities. Hesitant at first, Eleanor stepped through the threshold, finding herself enveloped in warmth and laughter. As weeks turned into months, Eleanor participated in trivia nights, book clubs, and even dance classes. The newfound connections revived her spirit, igniting a spark that had lain dormant. Friends from this nurturing environment began sharing life experiences, storytelling their journeys, and Eleanor relished the role of listener, all while being engaged in profoundly cognitive interactions. Before she knew it, memories once tucked away in the recesses of her mind began to float up to the surface, rekindling her essence. This transformative power of social interaction is underscored by studies indicating that individuals with robust social networks tend to experience slower rates of cognitive decline. Thus, reaching out, engaging with others, and sharing our stories is not merely a nice-to-have. It is an integral part of our mental nourishment. As we navigate this intricate web of cognitive health, let us not overlook the calming influence of mindfulness and mental well-being. Stress, that insidious thief, can strip away our focus and impede our cognitive function. In times of pressure, our thoughts can swirl like autumn leaves caught in a whirlwind, leaving us disoriented and forgetful. Consider Adrian, a promising musician with dreams of composing a symphony. Yet, as his career progressed, the demands began to mount, turning his passion into a source of anxiety. As performance stress took its toll, his music faltered, echoes of melodies fading from his mind. That's when a mentor introduced him to mindfulness meditation. Reluctantly at first, Adrian embraced the practice, dedicating mere minutes each day to conscious breathing and quiet reflection. Over time, he noticed a shift. The weight of expectation transformed into a gentle hum of awareness. Clarity returned, his creativity blossomed, and the notes came flowing back, more vivid than ever before. This navigation through mindfulness not only enhanced his mental focus, but woven threads of calm through the fabric of his life. Research consistently highlights the impact of mindfulness in reducing stress, improving memory, and enhancing cognitive flexibility. By embracing simple yet profound practices, such as breathwork and meditation, we can cultivate an environment where our minds are free to wander, create, and remember. In reflecting upon this journey thus far, one truth begins to crystallize. Cognitive health is a multifaceted endeavor. Just as we tend to our gardens, feeding and nurturing each plant, so must we attend to the various aspects of our lives that inform our mental well-being. Vitamins, exercise, meaningful connections, and mindfulness all play crucial roles in crafting a life replete with robust memories and vibrant experiences. As we reach the end of this chapter and prepare to step into the next, let us carry with us the wisdom of our stories and the knowledge shared. Let us acknowledge the magnitude of our choices and remember that every small action contributes to the larger narrative of our lives. With every mindful bite, every social interaction, and every moment of gratitude, we foster the luminous legacy of our memories, allowing them to shine bright against the canvas of time. Together, we have embarked on a journey that transcends nutrition, delving into the very essence of what it means to live fully. As we prepare for the chapters ahead, let us be inspired by the tales of transformation, embracing a commitment to care for our minds as fiercely as we do for our bodies, ensuring a future radiant with clarity and unforgettable memories. In the vibrant tapestry of life, we often find ourselves entangled in a constant pursuit of balance. Yet it is essential to remember that every thread we weave into our memories requires respectful care and nurturing. Just as a gardener tends to an eclectic assortment of plants, providing each with its unique needs, from sunlight and water to rich soil, so too must we attend to the various elements that nourish our cognitive health. This chapter invites us to explore the profound connections between our environment, sleep, and the unyielding quest to preserve the vitality of our minds. Let's begin with a fundamental, yet frequently overlooked aspect of our lives: the environment in which we live and work. Picture this: a young woman named Mia, steeped in the humdrum of a small, windowless office, felt her energy and creativity wither over time. The gray walls closed in around her as deadlines loomed, and her sense of self began to fade into the background noise of endless tasks. It wasn't until a friend invited her to spend an afternoon in a nearby botanical garden that Mia rediscovered a forgotten spark. Surrounded by lush greenery and the symphony of nature, she felt the tension dissolving and her mind expanding with new ideas. Research has shown that natural environments offer remarkable benefits for cognitive function and mental health. The presence of greenery and natural light, whether it is through a window or a leisurely hike, has been linked to reduced stress, improved attention, and enhanced memory retention. For Mia, her day at the garden was a gentle reminder of the important interplay between our surroundings and cognitive well-being. Following that transformative afternoon, she began incorporating brief outdoor breaks into her daily routine, whether it was sipping coffee on a sun-drenched balcony or taking a stroll in the park. Each connection to nature rekindled her creativity and gave her thoughts the wings to soar. As we consider our environment, we must also turn our gaze inward to a vital aspect of our wellness: the sleep we grant ourselves. Sleep is not merely a pause in our busy lives, but rather an essential pillar supporting our cognitive health. Our brains engage in a magnificent process during sleep, consolidating memories and flushing away toxins accumulated throughout the day. Imagine the stories of countless individuals struggling through the haze of fatigue, the fog of forgotten thoughts clouding their minds. For many, sleep deprivation has become an unwelcome companion in this modern era, where busy schedules and endless distractions vie for attention. Countless narratives echo the same refrain: the struggle against sleepless nights. Consider Jordan, a university student whose dreams were plagued by anxiety and late-night cram sessions. With every passing exam season, he found that his sharp mind grew dull, memories slipping like grains of sand through his fingers. A visit to a healthcare professional opened his eyes to the importance of a consistent sleep schedule, encouraging him to prioritize restful sleep over the endless chase for academic perfection. Motivated by newfound wisdom, Jordan adhered to a routine that honored his body's natural rhythms. As he created a calming bedtime environment and embraced relaxation techniques, he began to experience the rejuvenating power of sleep. That clarity and energy he had longed for returned, brightening not only his academic performance, but also his relationships and overall well-being. Research emphasizes the importance of sleep hygiene, establishing a serene nighttime routine, minimizing exposure to screens, and cultivating a sleep-conducive environment filled with tranquility. By investing in restorative sleep, we pave the way for sharper minds, fortified memories, and enhanced cognitive resilience. Indeed, sleep serves as a sanctuary, allowing us to awaken renewed and ready to embrace life's adventures. But the journey does not end here. In our vibrant pursuit of cognitive health, we must also embrace the nourishing power of the foods we consume. As we delve deeper into this aspect of our lives, we discover that caring for our minds extends beyond vitamins. It involves the art of creating nourishing meals. The Mediterranean diet, with its abundance of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, and lean proteins, emerges as a resounding champion in this arena. Imagine Sophia, a mother of 3, navigating the chaos of daily life. Concerned about the changing moods and diminishing energy of her family, she made a bold decision to reinvent their dinner table. With a warm smile and unyielding determination, she embraced the vibrant flavors of the Mediterranean. Fresh tomatoes, aromatic herbs, and beautifully grilled fish soon graced her kitchen, transforming mealtimes into festive gatherings that celebrated not only nourishment, but the joy of togetherness. Research highlights the Mediterranean diet's potential to protect against cognitive decline, bolstering memory function while reducing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases. This way of eating, rich in omega-3 fatty acids found in fish, antioxidants from fruits and vegetables, and healthy fats from olives and nuts, provides an orchestra of nutrients that work harmoniously to nurture the brain. For Sophia, sharing not only delicious food, but stories and laughter with her family added layers of meaning and connection, reinforcing the bonds that weave their memories into a beautiful tapestry. Just as Sophia demonstrated, the act of cooking can be a mindful practice, allowing us to engage with our ingredients and appreciate the beauty of flavor and nutrition. Pausing to savor the vibrant colors and textures of fresh produce awakens our senses and cultivates gratitude for the sustenance that nourishes our lives. As we journey onward, it becomes clear that our pursuit of vibrant cognitive health is a multifaceted endeavor. It requires us to embrace various dimensions of our lives. Awareness of our environment, the prioritization of restorative sleep, and the intention behind our nourishment converge to create a powerful foundation for mental resilience. In this rich narrative, we uncover the threads that bind us, the stories that inspire transformation, and the shared wisdom of those who have taken steps to reclaim their minds. As we transition into the next chapter of this exploration, let us carry with us the understanding that caring for our minds encompasses every choice we make, shaping the legacy of our memories with each mindful step. By weaving together these threads of knowledge and action, we create an enduring tapestry, vibrant and intricate, that celebrates not only who we are, but also the stories we continue to write in the unfolding chapters of our lives. As we immerse ourselves in the intricate journey of cognitive health, it becomes clear that nurturing our minds is as vital as tending to a garden. Each element we explore connects us deeper to our inner selves and the world that surrounds us. In our ongoing pursuit to protect and enhance memory, we must embrace the interconnectedness of our experiences, choices, and environment, realizing that these factors form a cohesive web, influencing our lives in profound ways. Let us delve into the significance of cultivating a healing environment, an idea that transcends aesthetic appeal and taps into the essence of psychological and emotional well-being. Picture a quaint little town where the gentle rustle of leaves and the distant laughter of children fill the air. Here Lisa, a nurse and devoted mother, had grown weary of the relentless hum of urban life. Craving respite, she decided to transform her home into a sanctuary of serenity. She began by placing an array of houseplants in her living room, allowing nature to seep into her daily routine. Each morning, as she watered her greenery, she found herself breathing a little deeper, her mind clearing from the fog of daily stress. Studies have shown that the presence of plants can diminish feelings of anxiety and improve overall mental health. In her garden of tranquility, Lisa discovered the joy of nurturing not just her plants but herself. The vibrant colors and fresh air lightened her spirit, boosting her cognitive clarity and leaving her with cherished memories of quiet moments spent in her sanctuary. As Lisa's environment flourished, so did her relationships. The calming atmosphere made room for gatherings, family dinners filled with good food, laughter, and stories shared around the table. It became apparent that these nurturing connections contributed to the tapestry of her memory, reinforcing the bonds that foster emotional and cognitive well-being. Yet, creating an environment conducive to cognitive health extends far beyond physical spaces. Our digital landscapes also play a crucial role, With the rise of technology, we find ourselves inundated with information, emails piling up, notifications incessantly buzzing, and social media scrolling taking precedence over real-world connections. This virtual noise can weigh heavily on our minds, often resulting in distraction, anxiety, and the fragmentation of our thoughts. Consider the story of Marcus, a software engineer devoured by the demands of his fast-paced career. As deadlines loomed, he found himself immersed in his screens, sacrificing sleep in a futile attempt to keep up. Overwhelmed by the digital barrage, his creativity waned and stress levels soared. Recognition of this cycle led Marcus to take a bold leap. He implemented a weekly digital detox. Every Sunday, he would disconnect from all screens, immersing himself in activities that brought him joy, hiking, sketching, or simply reading a book in his backyard garden. The results were profound. Not only did Marcus's cognitive functions surge, but his mental clarity returned, gating forth a river of ideas he once believed were lost. Research underscores the importance of taking breaks from technology, as these pauses enhance memory retention and free up cognitive resources. For Marcus, reclaiming his time from the digital realm allowed his mind to wander in ways it hadn't in years, sparking inspiration that flourished like wildflowers in spring. Alongside our environment, we must also bow to the titan of sleep, that sacred time our bodies and minds require to recharge. In a world that often glorifies hustle, sleep can fall prey to neglect, leading to a cascade of cognitive decline. Imagine Judy, a dedicated schoolteacher who wore her sleepless nights like a badge of honor. However, the incessant fatigue began to weigh heavily on her, clouding her thoughts and diminishing her energy in the classroom. After seeking guidance from a wellness coach, Judy learned the importance of valuing sleep as an integral part of her wellness journey. She implemented a wind-down routine each evening, dimming lights, turning off screens, and indulging in calming herbal teas. As sleep descended upon her, she greeted it as a cherished companion, allowing her body and mind the time they desperately craved. In the following weeks, Judy noticed a transformation. Her energy surged, her creativity blossomed, and her lesson plans twinkled with renewed zest. Research shows that quality sleep plays a pivotal role in memory consolidation, emotional regulation, and cognitive resilience. By prioritizing rest, Judy not only enriched her own life, but created a ripple effect within her students, embodying the very essence of nurturing through care. As we weave through fabric of nourishing foods, let us explore a vital ingredient in the Sakara diet, a culinary delight credited with enhancing brain health and cognitive function, the ancient grain called quinoa. Originating from the Andes region of South America, quinoa has gained popularity worldwide, celebrated for its rich nutrient profile, being a complete protein packed with essential amino acids, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. Sophia's story continues to illuminate this aspect of nourishment, as she ventured to incorporate a variety of whole foods into her family meals. Discovering the myriad ways quinoa can be prepared, whether in refreshing salads, hearty soups, or warm bowls, became a delightful adventure in the kitchen. Each meal became an opportunity for her children to explore flavors, textures, and a connection to their food. Together, they created a colorful salad adorned with roasted vegetables, herbs, and succulent quinoa, cleverly turned into a canvas for culinary exploration. Weeks later, Sophia's family noticed an uplifting shift. Their energy levels soared, focus sharpened, and a spirit of joy enveloped the kitchen. Research supports this notion, highlighting that diets rich in whole foods and diverse nutrients bolster brain functioning and combat cognitive decline. Embracing the nourishment our bodies receive goes beyond our plates. It creates a nourishing environment for the heart and soul, feeding our memories with the flavors of togetherness. The act of cooking becomes a mindful celebration, a tapestry of colors and tastes that nourishes not just our bodies but the essence of our being. As this segment draws to a close, we stand at the cusp of realization that our journey to enhance cognitive health weaves through the delicate balance of environment, sleep, connection, and nourishment. The stories we share remind us of the power of communal experiences, and the transformations we embrace can inspire a more enriching existence. With each newfound understanding, we create a legacy that echoes through the corridors of our minds, filling them with clarity and strength. As we prepare to venture into the next chapters ahead, let us carry the weight of these stories with us, shaping a future imbued with vibrant memories and a profound appreciation for the simple decisions we make every day. In cultivating our cognitive health, we not only tend our own gardens, but in turn, cultivate environments for our loved ones where memories continue to flourish, waiting to be unearthed in the stories of our lives.